Tom Cruise is one of the most recognizable faces in the history of Hollywood. For more than 40 years, his career has been defined by massive box office success, legendary action roles, and a carefully controlled public image. From flying fighter jets in Top Gun to risking his life in Mission Impossible, Cruise built a reputation as a man who never backs down. Yet, despite all the fame, awards, and global admiration, one deeply personal chapter of his life has remained painfully quiet. That chapter involves his daughter, Suri Cruise. For years, fans noticed something unusual. While Tom continued to appear at premieres, award shows, and global press tours, his youngest child slowly vanished from his public life. No photos, no shared moments, no acknowledgement. Now, at 19 years old, Suri has taken a quiet but powerful step that many believe finally explains the distance between father and daughter. Without giving a single interview, her actions have spoken louder than words, leaving fans shocked and searching for answers. Tom Cruise, the Hollywood icon. Born Thomas Cruise Maypether IV on July 3, 1962, Tom Cruise rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most successful actors of all time. His breakout roles in Risky Business and Top Gun turned him into an instant superstar during the 1980s. Over the decades, he proved his range through critically acclaimed films like Rain Man, Born on the 4th of July, and Jerry Maguire, earning multiple Academy Award nominations and Golden Globe wins. In the modern era, Cruise transformed into an action legend. His portrayal of Ethan Hunt in the Mission Impossible franchise redefined blockbuster cinema. Known for performing his own dangerous stunts, he became a symbol of dedication and control. His films have generated more than $13 billion worldwide, placing him among the highest-grossing actors in history. To the public, Tom Cruise appeared unstoppable. However, behind his carefully maintained image, his personal life told a far more complicated story. Marriages, faith, and controversy. Tom Cruise's romantic life has always drawn intense media attention. His first marriage to actress Mimi Rogers in 1987 introduced him to the Church of Scientology, a belief system that would later become deeply connected to his identity. The marriage ended in 1990, but his commitment to Scientology only grew stronger. Cruise later publicly credited the church with helping him overcome dyslexia, becoming one of its most visible supporters. Later that same year, Cruise married Nicole Kidman. Together, they adopted 2 children, Isabella and Connor. For a decade, the couple appeared to represent Hollywood royalty. However, their marriage ended suddenly in 2001. Former Scientology insiders later suggested that religious pressure may have played a role, though Cruise has never accepted that narrative. What remained clear was that his faith increasingly influenced his personal decisions, shaping his relationships in ways that would eventually affect his youngest child. Katie Holmes and a fairy tale that ended. In 2005, Tom Cruise began a whirlwind romance with actress Katie Holmes. Their relationship became a global obsession almost overnight. His now infamous appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show, where he jumped on a couch while declaring his love, turned the couple into pop culture history. Fans called them Tomcat, and every move they made was followed relentlessly. In April 2006, their daughter Suri was born in Santa Monica, California. Later that year, Cruise and Holmes married in a lavish Italian ceremony attended by Hollywood elites. To the outside world, everything looked perfect, but behind closed doors, tensions were quietly building. In June 2012, Katie Holmes filed for divorce without warning. The settlement was finalized in just 11 days, and Holmes was granted primary custody of Suri. The suddenness of the split raised immediate questions, many of which were never fully answered. Suri Cruise, from spotlight to silence. Suri Cruise entered the world as one of the most famous babies in America. Her first public photos appeared on the cover of Vanity Fair, and fashion blogs tracked her outfits as a toddler. Cameras followed her every move. However, as she grew older, something changed. Katie Holmes began pulling her daughter away from public attention, choosing a quiet life in New York City. As the years passed, Suri became increasingly private. Unlike many celebrity children, she did not appear on social media or red carpets. Reports suggested that Tom Cruise's presence in her life faded after the divorce. The last widely reported public sighting of father and daughter occurred in 2012. After that, the connection seemed to disappear completely, leaving fans confused and concerned. The distance between father and daughter. Following the divorce, court documents confirmed that Tom Cruise met all financial obligations, including child support payments reportedly reaching $400,000 per year until Suri turned 18. Education, healthcare, and other expenses were fully covered. Yet, financial support could not replace emotional presence. In 2016, reports surfaced claiming Cruise had not seen or spoken to Suri in more than 1,000 days. While neither Cruise nor Holmes publicly confirmed these claims, the silence spoke volumes. During a later legal deposition, Cruise was asked whether Holmes left him to protect Suri from Scientology. He denied the claim, but the question itself highlighted how deeply the issue had embedded itself into public perception. Scientology's policies regarding disconnection have long been controversial. Former members have explained that individuals labeled as suppressive persons can be cut off entirely by active members. While there is no public confirmation that this policy directly caused a separation between Tom and Suri, many believe it influenced the situation. Katie Holmes has never spoken openly about Scientology, likely due to non-disclosure agreements. However, former church executives have suggested that her decision to leave when Suri was young may have been motivated by concerns about her daughter's future. Unlike Cruise's older children, who are active Scientologists, Suri was raised completely outside the church. That difference alone set her life on a separate path. Tom Cruise's Father's Day response. In 2025, during the premiere of Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, Tom Cruise was asked a simple question about Father's Day. His response focused on adventure, filmmaking, and having fun. Notably absent was any mention of his children. The moment quickly spread online, reigniting debate about his role as a father. For audiences aware of his estrangement from Suri, the answer felt unsettling. It reinforced the idea that while Cruise remains fully committed to his career, his relationship with his youngest child remains unresolved. The silence continued on both sides, but the contrast was impossible to ignore. Today, Suri Cruise is a college student living a remarkably normal life. She has been spotted riding public transportation in New York, blending in rather than standing out. Despite her famous lineage, she appears determined to define herself outside of Hollywood. She has shown creative talent through small musical contributions to films directed by her mother, but she has avoided celebrity culture entirely. Katie Holmes has consistently emphasized the importance of privacy and stability, describing her daughter as strong, focused, and independent. The choices Suri has made reflect those values. She is not chasing fame. She is building a life on her own terms. The story of Tom Cruise and Suri Cruise is not one of scandal, but of silence. It is a reminder that fame cannot protect relationships from falling apart, and money cannot replace presence. Suri's quiet decisions have revealed more than any interview ever could. They show a young woman choosing identity, independence, and emotional truth over legacy and spotlight. Whether father and daughter will ever reconnect remains unknown. What is clear is that Suri has found her voice without speaking, and the world is finally listening.